Hi guys! Today I wanted to show you a little bit about how I edit my photos. So first of all, I cull my images in Adobe Bridge using the starring method to choose which photos I will edit from a session. And then I open them up in Adobe Camera Raw. And I actually do almost all of my editing in this program right here. I rarely take my photos all the way into Photoshop or anything like that. Usually the only reason I would take it past this program into Photoshop would be to use a spot healing brush because I don't like the spot healing brush in this program very much. For some reason, it just doesn't work very well for me. So I use a preset for my images that's loosely based on a VSCO preset that I bought a long time ago and have tweaked over the years. So you can see that I'm using the Kodak Royal profile here from that preset pack. And then I've tweaked it enough that I'm honestly not sure how close to that preset it is anymore. So I'll show you what I've done and also what I like to do to every image that I edit. First of all, I like to make sure that it's straight, and especially with these stripes here. So we'll see how good the automatic straightener works. Works pretty well for this image. Sometimes I have to do that manually, but this works pretty well in this program. And then I almost always crop my images square. I shoot a lot for Instagram, and Instagram looks best square on the grid. So I shoot my images pretty wide and then I crop them down just so that I have the versatility to do that. I like to have my subject fairly centered in my image too. I'm kind of funny about that. And so I'm going to put it right about there. And make it a little bigger so I can see better as I edit. And then I'll start from the bottom here. In the calibration, I sometimes don't like how orange the reds look on this preset, so I'm just going to bring those back down. Same with the greens a little bit, and the blues back up into the blue range a little bit more. I really want like the fruits and veggies to pop on this tray. So then I'm going to go into the color mixer and show you that. Again, with my greens and blues on this image, I feel like it's just a little bit much. But you can see kind of the different colors that I have popped up there. And then for the saturation, it's all pretty low on that scale. I like my images to just be a little bit desaturated. So we'll leave those there. Then going up here, I did shoot this image in the shade and it got a little bit cool with the auto white balance on my camera. So I'm going to bring that up quite a bit. I like my images to be just a little bit warm. And then with the shadows, I like to keep those pretty high because I don't want to have too much contrast. I really like to be able to see all of the different things in the image. And so I like to keep them pretty bright and airy, with those shadows popped up pretty high. And then just bring that down a little bit. Those are kind of the things that I tend to go through and tweak a lot on an image in post-production, are like the white balance, because I almost always shoot in auto white balance on my camera. But when you're shooting in RAW, that doesn't really matter so much in camera. So I typically change that a little bit, maybe mess around with the shadows and exposure a tiny bit. And then again, down with the geometry, straightening the image, the color mixer, I will mess around with that a little bit just to make certain colors pop or not. And so now you can see my before and after of the image. Here's the before and after. So you can see that it's quite a bit brighter, light and airy image, nice and straight. And then I actually just saved directly out of this program just like that. Thanks for watching.